The Fir Tree. This story adapted from the Project Gutenberg ebook of Andersen's Fairy Tales by H.C. Andersen. In a forest, there was a young fir tree who was unhappy with his small size. He didn't enjoy the sunshine, the fresh air, or the children who admired him while picking berries. All he wanted was to be tall and grand like the older trees around him. Year by year, the fir tree grew taller, but he still wasn't satisfied. He envied the older trees and longed to see the world, have birds nest in his branches, and sway majestically in the wind. Yet, despite the beauty around him, including the changing skies and the animals that visited, nothing seemed to make him happy. When winter came, the snow made the forest look magical. A hare, which used to jump over him easily, now had to go around him because he had grown. This growth made the fir tree proud, yet he still yearned for something more spectacular, something he couldn't quite understand. Each autumn, woodcutters would come and cut down the biggest trees, which were then taken away to unknown places. Frightened yet curious, the fir tree asked the birds if they knew where the trees went. But only the stork could offer a guess, mentioning seeing tall masts on ships which might be made from felled trees like him. With every passing Christmas, younger, smaller trees were cut down and taken away, adorned with dazzling decorations. The fir tree wished to be one of those trees, imagining a life of splendor beyond the forest, though he didn't know exactly what awaited him. Finally, the fir tree was chosen and cut down. Inside a beautiful home, he was decorated with shiny ornaments, candies, and lights, standing proud and admired by everyone. For a moment, the tree experienced overwhelming joy and wonder during the Christmas celebration. But soon, the party ended, the decorations were stripped away, and the tree was left bare and forgotten, eventually thrown into a dark corner. Time passed, and the once proud fir tree was left alone to reflect on his past. Mice visited him, finding joy in his stories of brighter days, but eventually, even they lost interest. As spring arrived, the tree hoped for a new beginning, but instead, he was taken out and chopped into firewood. In the end, the fir tree realized too late that he had spent his life wishing for the future, never appreciating the present moments of happiness and beauty around him. His life, filled with dreams of grandeur, ended with him longing for the simple joys he had never cherished when he had the chance. If you enjoyed this story, please consider subscribing to the channel for more updates and stories like this.